Hello, Aries, and welcome back. It's going to be a general reading for the Sun star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, wherever you may have Aries prominent in your chart. Cross watchers, hello, welcome to my channel. You may stay, but please know that I'm reading this from and for the perspective of Aries. No negative energy sent my way to my channel, to me, or my collective, which is Aries right now. In any way, shape, form, or fashion, I rebuke it and send it back to you. Okay. Aries, today we're going to take a look at, it's been a while, I know guys, but I'm back consistently, and I was moving, unpacking, getting settled in, working on my day job business, and now that things are, my son and I are settled, and we're back, and we're in our own space again, like just the two of us, we are able to commit the time that I want to, right? That I really want to commit to my soul team and my soul tribe. So Aries, today we're going to take a look at business, finance, career. Going to take a look at self, and then we'll hop into new love. Let's get started with business, finance, and career for Aries. All right, Spirit. Show me for Aries, Spirit. Knight of Cups wanted to pop out. We'll see if it comes back. For Aries. Aries, Spirit, business, finance, career. Okay, for business, finance, career, it's funny that this fell. So the Three of Swords, it's in a different, okay, your first, I'll get to that. Your first card was the Four of Wands. So in business, finance, career, we are talking about a contract of some sort, right? I don't see any pentacles, but this is more of like your action, the mindset that I'm seeing, the emotional level of things. There's a business contract that's coming up, and this is the mystery card, which tells me that Spirit doesn't want me to know what this is, but you'll know what this is. If I keep digging, the Moon card will show up, or the High Priestess, which is a way for Spirit to say, stop asking. So I know this by now, so I'm not going to try to clarify that. Okay, so there's a contract that is on its way or that you're in the midst of. It's something to do with that. It's actually bringing you out of heartbreak in business, finance, career. And here's why I say that, because when this card fell, when this card flipped over, it was upright, and then it fell. And when it fell like this, and I picked it up like in the, so that was my guide that was, telling me pick it up upside down, right? That's just, so there's some kind of contract that is coming into play that is going to be taking you out of some sort of heartbreak or loss that you may have felt in business, finance, career, or the way that this is going to be working, you're not going to be in, you're going to be very relieved. You're just going to be it's almost like you're, this business deal or some sort is like it's either going to break you or make you, right? And it's showing, like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am on this, and it's showing me it's going to make you, not break you. Okay, there was a lot of options and choices and a lot of different ways to get there. And what you had to do was defend your position in the way that you wanted to move towards it in this way. And then we have the mystery card to show you're going to get it, because that's what this is. There's 3 mystery cards in this deck and they all look like this. Like, right? So, and 2 of those came out. It's a strange thing, because it's showing me that the contract that for this is going to make you, because because of the ways that you chose, you had all these options, all these different ways. It kind of seems like a similar read I did months ago for Aries too. It brings it back. So maybe this is something like a piggyback on that. I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a read I did a few months ago for Aries about this. But you had to defend what your options were, and you defending your position, and you're going to get the outcome that you want. But so this a long cycle. I think this is a wraparound from a few months ago. So the long cycle is closed. Something that was that you really had to defend and hold your position with, right? And stand up for yourself on something. You were, and that cycle is coming to an end, and the wheel is turning in your favor. So in this way, it looks good. I don't see pentacles out, which tells me that this is more of like in the spirit, the emotion. This is the end stages of something before the finances come into play. I'm not supposed to know what the finances are, but I know that it's a business, finance, career move. So maybe you're getting a promotion too. Maybe you're taking on a new contract. I'm not sure, but it's something like that. And it looks really good. Yeah, you're moving in peace. After, seeing things. You took a small idea. That's what it was. You took a small idea and ran with it, and it's working out in your favor. This is really good, Aries. I'm really happy to see this. Good for you. Let's jump into self now, shall we? Okay. For my beautiful Aries spirit, ancestors, and guides, show me what Aries needs to see for their self. What advice do we have? Show me what Aries needs to hear and see with regards to their self. Wow. Pisces just had this. Pisces had openness too. So you might have Pisces in your chart, or you might be dealing with the Pisces energy, right? For yourself, something you had to learn was forgiveness. That's the overall energy, was forgiveness and change, openness, and then truth. So this looks like you had to do a deep dive into yourself. You had to forgive a lot and let go and let God. You had to just let a lot go. And once you forgave, true forgiveness, right? This is for you. This is for self. Change was able to take place within yourself. And once that happened, because once we forgive, we don't forgive others for them, we forgive for ourselves, right? It's not always for other people. It's always for ourselves, and sometimes it's for others too, but it's always for ourselves. So we forgive, then the change happens, because once you let go of that, you're lighter and more positive, and optimism, all that you come back to yourself. So change can happen. We forgive ourselves. That's why we forgive others, to forgive ourselves, right? Selfish in a good way. And then change happens. And whatever this is for you, it brings in openness. It brings in truth. You were able to see something that really, like, I want to cry right now, because this is so beautiful. You've been through so much, Aries. Like, you really have. And it's like you're coming at the end of it. This is beautiful. Wow. Geez, guys. Yeah, taking risks and going forward. And then you have adventure. Aries, go with the flow. You got this. This is beautiful. This is just so amazing. That's what I got for self. Let's hop into new love, shall we, Aries? Let's do it. new love for my Aries. New love for my Aries. New love for Aries. Spirit, new love. Beautiful. Clarify that. Okay. So bottom of the deck, you're burdened or you're going to be burdened in the near future. I'm not sure why, but you're going to be. Spirit wants to remind you to just come in slow and steady, and you're burdened because you have to close out a cycle, or you will be closing out a cycle, or you're burdened because of a cycle that is already closed, right? But you know that you had to close out the cycle because all it did was cause drama. You were just battling. You were fighting all the time, defending. And all that did was keep you in a state of rest. It mentally was draining. You just couldn't do it anymore. So it's like you put an end to the drama and like meditated and, rested your own mind. And because of that, and started building away building away with the Eight of Pentacles. And because of that, Spirit is saying, I acknowledge and I understand what you have given up, what you have chose to not accept anymore in your life. And because of this, because you've learned your lesson with this, look, you have the Page of Wands to the Hierophant, which means you have learned. This is a spiritualist. This is a spiritual leader. This is somebody that is high ranking in the spiritual realm, but also on 3D Earth. You don't tell the Hierophant anything. The Hierophant learns. And when somebody acts like a page, the Hierophant doesn't try to change the person. The Hierophant just simply will try to help, but if the page isn't listening, the Hierophant will walk away. Because Hierophant doesn't deal with ego, period. So you've learned a lot, and you're just not dealing with that anymore. You're not dealing with surprise, immature energy. With why did I say it like that? With any energy that is immature, you know the red flags and the signs, so you're not even going to get surprised by it anymore. You may have an apology coming from someone. But if that is, then they will be telling the truth, but it's going to be a page-like energy of apology, somebody that's going to want to try to come back into your life. They're going to be extremely sexy, but it's going to keep you up in your head. That's if it's an old person that says that they've changed, right? Now, for those of you that this is a new person, it's showing that because you closed out a cycle that caused nothing but drama and just headaches, nightmares, probably, just your health went, your emotional went, your mental went. You chose to focus and just build away on what you had for yourself. You're just building, and building. Right? You learned your lesson in life, and you're not going to be tricked anymore by sirens calling out like a siren song, right? You are no longer dealing with any type of page energy. You don't need an apology from anyone because you have the truth, period, point blank. There's a small offer that's going to be coming in from a Queen of Wands. It's going to keep you up in your head, But but if this is a new person, this is a good person, right? I'm not saying that the old person wasn't a good person. It's just I see a lot of immaturity still with the old person and a little bit of game, and you have to check them. You have to keep checking him and checking him and checking him, and it's like, how many times are you going to check someone when it can be like, gosh, you're never going to change, and so you had to make a decision like, I'm not doing this, right? That's not this person. This person is a new person, and they're going to come in, and it's going to be a small tangible offer, but it's solid. They have went through the same things that you have went through in a different way. That's why they're starting small. You give, I give. That type of energy. With the Queen of Wands right here, it's someone that's also just as fiery as you, Aries, and is really about the truth, very passionate, very artistic, very creative, but you're going to be up in your head about this. And Spirit doesn't want you to be up in your head about it. It's almost like you know that you can love this person when you meet them, and that's what's making you nervous. Your advice is to not be burdened by that, not to be nervous, to just go with the flow and let things happen naturally, right? And have strength. This was popping out, and so that's why I grabbed it. Have strength, because that Queen of Wands is also a Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you're the Emperor, and this person's your Empress, or switch it however, right? Have strength, because this person's not only sexy and passionate, but they're very loving and caring and nurturing. And look, you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles if you allow it. But the choice is yours. So call judgment in the right way, and you will get what you want. And that's what I have for you, my beautiful Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye.